Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Last Alliance video for you today, and this is a 1v1 battle between Numenor and Harad. This was sent in by the developer of the mod, so thank you very much for sending this replay. It's very much appreciated. But yes, I'm showing this replay off not because of like it's like a really close one. It may be. I haven't actually checked out how far into this one, like gone that far into this one. But yeah, it's actually because Harad has had a buff apparently. So if you've played this mod, which some of you may have, if you haven't, definitely go and check it out. I'll leave a link for it in the description. You can go and check it out on ModDB. If you have Shogun 2, it's really easy to install, and it's a really fun mod to definitely play. And there is a campaign already in like development, and it is already like partially done. So it's really like coming along as this mod. Because Harad, if you're aware, is probably one of the weakest of the factions, but no more apparently. So I am excited to see how this one does. I don't know if Harad is going to win, but they've had a buff. Their units are a bit stronger, so I'm excited to see how they can do. And that's really good, because otherwise, like having weak factions, yes, it makes sense, but like you can have some weaknesses. But having like just an entirely weak faction, it just kind of mean, well, what's the point of having them there? They're a bit redundant. But anyway, they're Cataphracts all over here. These scary ass Cataphracts from Harad are certainly one of their strongest units, and they are very quick moving as well for Cataphracts. They're getting focused down though as well. 92 men. Over on this other side, Serpent Lancers here coming across as well, and they are going in for a charge. So they're going to go in for these Numenorian Rangers back here and take these guys out. And then they go running down these guys, and also silences the archers temporarily. Though, as you can see, this armor spears are going to get ready to turn around and face them. Now would be the time for Harad to charge this unit at the back, or just shoot it in the back. There's some spears as well pushing forward here to attack the cavalry on this flank. It'll be interesting to see how they do. I mean, Harad's got some really good hybrid units. They haven't brought them by the looks of it. They've got serpent fences here coming forward. I don't know if they did bring any. Horror of the Desert. This unit here is a really good hybrid unit. It's got a good like sword and shield and like bow unit as well. Got Desert Warriors here. Yeah, they're all battling in the forest down here right now. Numenor, like this is the Kingdom of Numenor, not the Empire of Numenor. This faction's pretty solid as well. Got solid infantry. Hasn't got any cav though, which is, well, it's got like some bow cav, but that is it. It hasn't got any like knights or anything like that, which I think's a bit. I hope that's like going to change. I hope we eventually see some Numenorian like shock cav, because I feel like they would have had some. I'm not sure. But I thought they would do. I thought they would. Like Gondor's notorious for its knights, and like Gondor comes from like Numenor, so I feel like they would have a good cavalry sort of like core maybe. But anyway, we've got Cataphracts coming to the back lines. They're coming after the Numenorian Royal Guard here. And in they go, flattening this elite infantry. This is a good like spear and shield and like bow unit as well. Another hybrid unit. But it's been flattened. I mean, it lost 30 guys. You can see the general in here, the cavalry, like the Cataphracts doing what they can. Over here as well, we've got Numenor and militia being routed. These guys like taking like only 50 casualties and already wavering. Being focused down. Taking volley after volley. Brutal way to go. Yeah, I think they were supposed to flank this unit here, but they didn't decide to. I mean, there's a spear unit here, there's armored spears. These are fighting serpent fences, which are pretty, they look pretty handy. Like they are a bit better. Certainly think that, let's see, losing slightly. These guys combat even. So doing okay it seems. But certainly like cav for Harad is going to be like their strength. Like, you're going to bring a lot of that. They have the largest cavalry roster at the moment. Spears seem to be doing okay. These serpent desert warriors, they seem to be doing pretty well. I also like their like double like handed spear. The animations that they do with them is just amazing. Really are. Serpent Lancers over here helping to rout those militia, which is always handy. Still got more Serpent Lancers in the back lines. They're just trying to kill this general, I think. This is like their objective. Try and kill this guy. In they go the Serpent Lancers, running this poor guy down. This poor general. He's lost 60 men now, but I mean, they could charge him in the back. Like the Cataphracts now hit him really hard. Like as these units getting back up, this will be devastating. Infantry, yeah, I mean, it seems like if I was like Numenor right now, I'd be getting my other infantry into the line, like these Numenorian armored swords. I'd be getting them into the fight, trying to help like surround what Harad has for infantry, trying to win that fight, or push on for the archers. That's what I'd be doing, but just leaving his infantry here, just to chill. And right now the general's more like just getting focused down. Jeez, this poor unit is just getting surrounded and murdered. But yes, if you're enjoying seeing Last Alliance on the channel and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, guys, it really helps out the channel. We are nearly at 6k subs, and that'll be a great milestone for the channel, that is for sure. But yeah, as you can see here, this general down at 80 men. I mean, I'm sure this unit won't die, like the general won't die until it hits like 40 men or something like that. It's just how Shogun works. It seems like you've got to kill the majority of the general unit before you even kill the general. But yeah, these Numenorian spears trying to scare off the cav. You can see here, infantry is starting to be beaten. Desert warriors. I mean, the cavalry's coming back in over here. Some more serpent lancers flying on in. They're going to go into the backs of these infantry here, try and support this fight. You see they're plowing down these Numenorians. It's unfortunate. So many archers over here have been shot down as well. A lot of these are horrors. There are a lot of horrors in the desert here.
Before all is lost.
Yeah, those men are broke though. Even with the cavalry support, they did break the infantry. And it looks like they're going to be beaten over here as well. And that seems how Harad's going to play this game. Now, when his infantry gets defeated, he's going to fight with his archers and with his cav. And Numenor really needs to get his infantry just to close the gap on the archers. He's got good archers himself, but can he protect them? As you can see here, the cav is causing all sorts of problems. The serpent lance is going into the back, just killing as many archers as possible. 96. Oh, yeah, it's looking pretty healthy, most of this cav. The general here as well trying to do his best. I don't know if he really wants to be chasing down cav. He's already had a few issues with cavalry today. Numenorian armored swords getting charged as well. Losing decisively. Jesus, yeah, this unit is getting beaten up. These lancers just doing ridiculous amount of damage, and they're still really healthy. 76, 87 out of 100. Doing very well. These Numenorians, they just don't know how to handle them. They just do not know how to handle them. And you can see the blood of Numenor coats the flag of Numenor as well. What a brutal, brutal sight.
Oh, shameful day. Our army is running from the field.
Yeah, infantry's getting defeated over here. Like, the infantry for Harad is still not going to beat Numenor. That's just fair enough. Their cav has got a little bit of a buff, I feel. It certainly seems a lot tougher to kill. Great Shard Garden here. We've got a Cataphracts also still in here. Slamming into the back. And these poor Numenorians, they're... I mean, I don't know if they're going to get routed, that's the thing.
They're becoming tired.
Like, with every charge as well, the cavalry's getting more tired. Like, these guys, what, they're exhausted, yeah. I don't know if they can also route like an infantry unit with the charge. And most of the Numenorian units are spears. That's the thing. There are a few swords, but most of them are spears. Ready for that counter for the cavalry charge. They look awesome. They really do. That phalanx looks amazing. Where's the last bit of fighting going on? Down here.
Our unit has been destroyed.
Horror of the Deserts over here. These guys are fighting in gone into combat. They're actually pretty good. They're actually arguably probably the best infantry that they have available, and they're an archer unit. As you can see here, serpent archers and stuff going into combat, trying to take on armored Numenorian swords. They may be able to beat them. These Horror of the Desert should be able to win. Serpent Lances going into the backs of these Numenorian armored swords, and that's what they need to do. This is what they need to do all battles. Hammer and anvils like this. This is the first real effective one they got off, I feel. This one over here. This unit's tired as well. It's stretched. Hammer and anvil like that is just what they need. They need a few more over here really taking out these armored swords. A lot of Cataphracts going into the backs of this unit. They really want to beat this armored sword here. And another great charge here. Routing more of these Numenorians by the looks of it, although certainly wavering. And yeah, they've routed. They need to like fully rout them. Make sure they don't return.
Fought long and are becoming tired.
Oh yeah, as you can hear the man saying, Harad's troops have fought long and are tired, but as you can see, there's still plenty of cav here. They could do like a second wind or something. I don't know if they have one of those really for in Shogun. I can't really remember. What we got here? Serpent Fences just taking on some spears. I don't know if these guys are going to be able to win. They seem like they're fairly well armed, these Serpent Fences. We've got more Numenoran spears going in. I mean, obviously the Cataphracts and stuff like that are just going to loop around and just prepare for the charge. The Horrors of the Desert still alive, which is always going to be a problem. What we got coming up here? Serpent Fences, units return in 92. Always handy. Still fighting on down here in the woods.
Our army is tiring.
Yes, as you can hear, the army is tiring. It seems like even though they're making a bit of a comeback here, Harad, it may be a little too late. I don't know. Numenor is still got plenty of healthy infantry. His general's still alive, which is obviously a big problem. They could maybe do with charging him a few more times, maybe focusing him down. If they have any bow ammo left, maybe focusing him down. But I mean, just look at that unit. It looks glorious. It's got that very much Fountain Guard vibe. It's like a Fountain Guard unit but on steroids. There you go, Numenorian spears. Again, getting Sword of Hammer and Anvil. They're starting to waver. Another Numenorian spear, a healthy one, comes rushing in. We've got some archers that are rear charging. The Serpent archers here.
Shameful day. Our army is running from the field. We must
The cavalry's
rally
just
our men
everywhere. It's a
before all is
mess.
lost.
Is this fight over here? Just need to keep doing some hammer and anvils. Horrors of the Desert. They could probably beat many of these arch units. Cavalry coming into the back again. Look at that. That's a brilliant charge. That was knocking over this archer. I don't know if it's going to break it, but it's certainly doing a lot of damage to morale. The general is here. He's trying to support. See, they are breaking this Numenorian spear all the way out here, which is good. We'll free up some archers, some swords, and some cav. Every time the cav like pulls out, the unit just refuses to break. It goes back to like stable, steady. See here as well, Numenorian spears. They are actually starting to go, losing decisively. They are concerned because they're surrounded by things like Cataphracts. Another charge might break them though. We've got like a fresh Numenorian spear. Where the heck did this guy come from? 199 men. He's appearing out of nowhere. Cataphracts still harassing the back lines of these archers. Lots of rangers in here. I don't know if they've really got the ability to win. Yeah. Numenorian rangers clearly don't like being rear charged. Just no surprise.
Oh, shameful
Finally,
day.
they've broken the spear over
field.
here.
We must
So
rally our
69 men
before all is
left.
lost.
They're just cutting down those. They need to get over here and support this fight over here in the forest. This is where they're really losing. You see Numenorian armored swords. They're having their making their influence known on the battlefield, flanking these horrors of the desert. I love watching like the individual duels. Shogun's just such a great game. It really is. Oh, Cataphracts into the back lines. Run them down, boys. And Serpent Lances as well coming in.
Our army is tiring.
It's causing absolute chaos in here. These Numenorians. They're actually starting to waver. I like how he keeps saying the army's tiring for Harad, but it doesn't matter, it seems. They'll carry on the fight. But yeah, I mean, over here looks like the Numenor is going to win just because of this new introduction of this Numenorian spear here. Over here, though, looks like Numenor may break. This is really, really close. I mean, a charge maybe on this general, but I don't know if it's really worth it. They're probably better hammer and anviling things like these archers. Getting these guys to break. The cav, though, as you can see, just no energy left in it. These horses must be knackered. They're covered in armor. They've been running around all day. They've broken that archer. The problem is, can they get the general out? I mean, it's not actually their general. It's a Serpent Cataphract. Where is the Great Shah? Well, he's over here. He's going to try and show, bring his influence onto this fight here. He realizes Harad's losing, and he is ready to sacrifice himself to try and win it back. I mean, I don't think he'll die yet. He's still very healthy. Oh, just like that. Look at that. Numenoran spears, just like that. Breaking. One charge from these guys, and that was enough. I mean, everyone is exhausted at this point. And that's probably what's changing the battle, is because these exhausted units for Numenor are just like, yeah, I don't want to carry on the fight. I've just been charged in the back. I'm tired. Numenor and spears here. They're ready to receive a cavalry charge. Yeah, not a good idea to charge that. Horrors of the desert. They're going to just chip away at the flank of this Numenor and spear. The general over here for Numenor fights on.
Attack! Attack quickly!
Archers starting to break here. I mean, they're just getting flanked by serpent fences. And it looks like Harad may win this fight. You see, there is starting to be a chain rout. It's just going to be the general left in a moment. There you go. Yeah, that unit breaking 190 men. It seems as though Numenor is going to be defeated today. And it has obviously come down to the cav. I mean, hopefully, like I said, Numenor will get some cav to kind of challenge it. Because I think like they could maybe do with some, maybe not like the greatest cav in the world, but they could do with certainly some melee cav. But yeah, Harad is looking really strong. I certainly think maybe their infantry is still a little bit poor, but yeah, their cav is really good.
Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
And there you go, a costly victory for Harad indeed. But more than a very impressive. It was more than impressive like battle that was. Like for Harad, I think that might be the first battle I've seen Harad win, to be honest. Like in a multiplayer battle. So yeah, we'll quickly have a look at the end results. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want to get involved in some Last Alliance action, by the way, and you don't know where to where to go, feel free to join the Last Alliance Discord if you haven't already. Best way to find out about the mods, like news and updates, and like easy way to find battles. But you can also join my server as well if you want to get involved in some Last Alliance action, or just in some Total War action generally, or just to find out more about what's going on with the channel and things like that, like tournaments that you can take part in if you want to as well. But yes, we will quickly have a look at some of these results. So yeah, thank you to Sarah for sending this one in, very much appreciated. And well done as well to Shovel Time. Like, he did a really good job, to be honest. Could have gone either way, this battle, really could have. Yeah, both mobilizing large armies, to be honest. Like, this is nearly 4k Numenorians. It's like, you can bring some huge armies as Numenor if you bring like mediocre infantry. But yeah, so we'll have a quick look at some of the unit stats. I mean, kills. The Horrors of the Desert getting 319 kills. Serpent Fences 306. You know what? I said this infantry was bad, but it's done well. Serpent Fences doing really well. It's 302 for the Lancers. I was expecting like the Lancers and the Cataphracts at the top. But no, yeah. Serpent Lancers both getting 302 here. Horrors of the Desert 284. Some huge kills here. Let's see what else there is. Where's the first Cataphract then? I mean, loads of Horrors of the Desert getting high up. I didn't realize there's this many of them. There's what, 4? I can see there. It's more than I thought there was. First Cataphract is here at 122. So he actually, didn't get as many kills as I thought. Serpent Lancers may be better off, but maybe it's just because the Cataphracts went for tougher targets. Who knows? Great Char Guard down here at 75 kills. And then we'll have a look at the Numenorean army. We've got Numenorean Royal Guard getting 230 kills. No surprise that they were the best infantry on the battlefield, getting the most kills for Numenor. And then Numenorean Spears 206, Armored Swords 206. Rangers getting 80 kills. We've got those archers here getting 122. And those militia down there getting 9. Poor guys. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, it's very much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.